Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you will be all fine. This is video number 10. In this video we will talk about activities, relationship and scheduling. So we will start with the activity. So what is the called activity? Activities are the fundamental works elements of a project. They are the lowest level of work breakdown structure and as such are the smallest subdivision of a project that directly concern the project manager. Although you can divide activities into steps, an activity primary resource is typically responsible for managing and tracking the progress of an activity steps, while the project manager is typically responsible for managing and tracking the progress of overall activity. So you can define following information for an activity: activity ID and name, which enables you to uniquely identify and describe the activity; activity calendar, activity start and finish dates; activity type, activity duration type and percentage completion type, which are used to specify which calendar applies to an activity; whether an activity is a milestone, you can keep an activity unit values, duration values and resource units per time values synchronized, and how to calculate an activity percentage complete. Predecessor and successor relationships, which are used to define relationship with other activities; work product and documents are deliverables; sources and roles, which enables you to identify skill requirement for staffing the activities; notes and feedbacks, which are also used to communicate with the resources working on an activity; steps, which are divided the activity into smaller units. So we will talk about activity types. So task dependent, we will first about task dependent, typically used when the work needs to be accomplished in a given time frame regardless of the assigned resources availability. The activity resources are scheduled to work according to the activity calendar. Duration is determined by the assigned calendar work week. Second one is the resource dependent, typically used when the multiple resources assigned to the same activity can work independently. The activity resources are scheduled according to the individual resource calendar. Third one is the level of effort. So typically used for ongoing tasks dependent on other activities. Duration is determined by the predecessor, successor activities, clerical works, security guard, meetings and project management tasks like that. In this level of effort you cannot assign constraint. So I will give you the little bit information of level, what is the level of effort activities. So it is a special activity type which unique qualifies for duration mainly. So primary P6 will allow you to calculate the duration of level of effort activities based on the dates from its predecessor and successors. So you might already know that level of effort activities are designed to represent support work on a project. So this is a work does not contribute directly to deliverables or outcome of the project, but supports their progress. These are still important tasks, even critical to the project also. So better you put are defined as supportive. So if you know the example of level of effort, suppose you have customer meetings like project management tasks, maintenance of an equipment and clerical works. These activities don't earn as much as from the earned value from the earned value perspective. In earned value management, any supportive type level of effort are called non-discrete. It means that measurement of these activities is harder than saying measuring a task to install 12 lamp posts like that. So this is the brief description about the level of effort. So hope you will understand all these things. And next, fourth one is start milestone. This is just typically used to mark the beginning of post or to communicate project deliverables. The start milestone has 0 duration activity and has only a start date. So you cannot assign any resources or roles because it's a 0 duration activity. Okay, thank you. Let's start with how we will do in Primavera P6 to check all these things. So I have this PIC of module 1. It has some activities. So you can see that this activity, generally it is activity type that is task dependent. There are also other activity type also, like level of effort, resource dependent, task dependent, WBS summary, like that. So you can choose as per your requirement. Suppose you have to, in general milestone, I can put one milestone date, start of the project, we will put as start milestone. Okay, so you can see that it has only one starting date. Okay, so this, and you can add also one more activity like SCT, it is schedule completion date. You can put as finish milestone. Now this activity should be assigned to the finish of our project. So it should be assigned after the activity of closeout. Okay, so this should be aligned with this activity. Okay, so suppose now you can see that start of the milestone doesn't need any resources because it does not have any duration, and this erection of module needs crane or manpower or anything. So you can add resources here from here, and if it is a resource based type, you can also change into resource dependent, because erection of module A can be done only if the resources at the particular time will be available. So if some resources are available, like Peterson, Michelson level is there. Okay, if this person is available, then only the erection of module A can be completed. If this person is already assigned at this time to another, the piping erection of module AA, then this activity cannot be completed, because these resources is already assigned in module AA. So if it is resource dependent, if it is erection of piping erection is also Michael Peterson. So if it is a resource dependent, if we will change to resource dependent, so this will not work. This work cannot be completed, because both activities are resource dependent, because at the same particular time. In these two activity Peterson is assigned, so either he will work on erection of module AA or the piping of erection EE. So if we change this activity to resource dependent, so we can easily manage, we can easily know that these are the activities which are resource dependent and cannot be applied to both the activities at the same time. Okay, so that's it. You can see that these are the activities, and if we have to assign this activity its predecessor, you can assign from here. You can click it here. Okay, now after the module of PB, first you will erect the module AA, then you will do BB, then you can add CC, like that you can assign. So you can see here, this AA is linked with the start of the project, BB is linked with the erection of module AA, like that. This activity is task dependent, you can see from here. This is the duration types, this is the percentage complete type. So that's it. Hope this video will be beneficial to you. So like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon and start learning it. And after that I will add some more videos on Primavera P6 related to relationship activities. Okay.